You've been following this Bill Belichick's girlfriend shit?
It's absolutely insane to me because she doesn't even have 100,000 followers. Who the fuck is this bitch?
Yeah. Dude, but did you see the interview that she was in?
Oh, yeah, and she cut him off immediately. She's like, we're not going to talk
We're
about
not
that.
talking about that.
We're not talking about the question of how'd you guys meet? Because has that been disclosed anywhere? Like, how did they meet?
I don't know. And then I also saw something online that she had previously been dating like a 55-year-old CEO of some giant healthcare company.
Oh, yeah. And that guy said that she seems a lot smarter than she's really bright. I was like, I'm fucking sure.
I mean, yeah, some people would say strategic.
Yeah, very strategic.
Definitely seems smart.
She's probably got a financial mindset. She's after some dough.
I don't think anyone's saying that she's dumb.
Yeah.
I think people are saying she's very smart, knows exactly what she's doing.
She knows exactly what she's doing. She's playing the game right. She's moving pawns on the chessboard.
Yeah, dude, you know what? If you know how to play chess, dude, she's fucking going right after the king, baby.
Yeah, she's moved a couple rooks, a couple of healthcare CEOs. Now she's on to the king.
She knows what she's doing, man.
She's on the Belichick. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's also interesting to see the internet take this by storm, and you see everyone being like, she's such a bitch, and then all the women defending her and being like, that's what anybody would do in an interview, like if you had a publicist. And then I don't care either side of it. I think the only side that bothers me are the dudes that are defending her. I'm like, dude, shut the
These male feminists.
Yeah, like I'm like, you are so I could see right through what you're doing here. You're like, actually, man, I could really sympathize with I'm like, shut the fuck up.
She just
dude.
dresses as a fucking lobster and flops around in the Massachusetts surf. Like,
that was ridiculous.
And then he's dressed like a sailor boy out there.
What is he doing? Like, how did she get the most stoic coach of all time?
Yeah.
To get on the beach on Instagram together to be putting her on his feet.
Oh yeah, God, it's incredible. Mainly because he's very well known, probably one of the most infamous coaches for giving a very hard press conference.
Yeah,
being very closed off, reserved, doesn't have a problem snapping back at you a little bit. I would love to see him doing a press conference after they have sex.
Yeah,
that would be fantastic.
Just went in there and went with the plan. Did exactly what we had planned on and talked about doing.
Yeah, trained all week for this. I watched a game tape with that healthcare CEO and just knew all the holes to hit and
just attack the game.
Yeah, just attacked the game. We stuck to the plan. It's a good team out there. Got a very surface was wet. We got the cleats out there and
it's wild, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he's so fucking old and disgusting too.
Yeah, but
it's gross on both sides.
Yeah, but she just loves him for who he is and his looks. Everybody's going after 62-year-old guys with fucking huge guts that just retired.
Yeah. If I was dating a 24-year-old girl right now, people would be like, "You're fucking gross, dude."
Yeah, and
I'm 32.
Yeah, we're 30.
And people would be like, "What are you doing with a 24-year-old?"
Yeah,
he's what?
Yeah,
he's got to be what, 54 maybe.
I think he's late 50s, early 60s, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, he's been around for a while.
He has been around.
Let me give it a goog.
Give it a goog, see where he's at, because it is funny where a lot of people are probably defending him in that choice when if that was going on in their family, they'd be like, what a piece of shit.
Fucking gross.
How old is... I'm going to say, I want to say 61, 62. Because he's been in the league, not only as a head coach, he's been in there for quite some time. I mean, it's got to be...
Oh my God, dude. We were off.
Really?
We were off, yeah.
Well, tell me he's just...
Over.
He's a prime 69?
He is 73 years old.
Holy shit.
That's so gross.
Holy shit. Well, black don't crack. I said 60. You thought he was 50s. I said 60.
73 and 24. Ew, dude. That girl is fucking gross.
That's disgusting. What
is gross.
What do you think the foreplay is like? How does she get...
Oh, my God. And the fact that she's got him, like, fucking... dressed up as a crab on Instagram. Dude, that's elder abuse. This is exactly what happened to Biden.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, come on. Like, we gotta. Where are his caretakers?
Yeah, somebody's got to get the fucking nurse. Get the RN in here. Is he on hospice yet? What the hell is
73 to 24.
Yeah.
That is fucking crazy.
Nobody had any problem saying. You remember Anna Nicole Smith when she married that corpse?
Yeah.
And then he died like a couple weeks later, and then she shortly followed him. But everyone was like, "Oh yeah, that's disgusting." What's the difference between 73? How is she 24? Really?
I think she's 24.
Ooh, man. It is
even
wild.
if she was 34. I mean, I would say 34 is probably the youngest where you would like.
Yeah,
it's pretty gross.
Yeah.
But if she's above 34, you're like, okay, you're kind of like a full-blown adult.
Yeah. But if it's like a lady in her 40s dating us, it's like, she knows
whatever.
what she's doing. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. But when you're in your 20s, she's still in her prime. Yeah.
24. She just graduated 2 years ago.
Yeah. I scrolled all the way back on her Instagram. I was like, let me see what she was working with. I went all the way back, and she had the classic high school girl pictures of doing somersaults on the beach or something. Belichick was probably in his early 60s then.
Imagine her having sex with him.
I have been. I've been thinking about it for quite some time.
What the mental acrobatics she has to do in her head to get through that session.
To get through that,
has got to be insane.
Because it's no good no matter which way you look at it. It's disgusting if she just powers through and is like, oh, this is terrible. If she's actually into it, I think it's worse. What do you think would be worse?
I think that's worse. You're right. You're absolutely right.
If she's actually into it, she's got a bigger problem.
Yeah, that's so gross.
Where's her father? Oh, do you think Belichick's definitely like?
He's got kids, I'm sure, right?
I don't know. Was he married before?
Wait, yeah, I think he does have kids because I thought I saw something on the internet where his daughter-in-law was speaking out against what his girlfriend Jordan. I think her name's Jordan Hudson.
Yeah.
When everyone was saying like how it was crazy that she stormed off of the press conference.
Yeah.
The daughter-in-law was saying, because people were defending her, saying, when she was interjecting during the press conference, this is typically what anyone's publicist would do during a session like that if they're asking a question that wasn't supposed to be asked or something like that. And she's like, if she's acting as his like publicist of sorts, that's a totally normal thing to do. But then the daughter-in-law on Instagram was like, is it also normal and professional to like storm off of a set and make an entire scene like a child?
Yeah.
So he must have kids if he's got a daughter-in-law.
Yeah, there must be something there. It's crazy. No one really paid attention to Bill Belichick's personal life until now.
Until he started hopping on the gram.
He's going to have his own influencer page pretty soon, and you see if he really sells out.
Him doing TikTok dances.
Him and this 24-year-old just sitting there. You hear his hips cracking while dancing to some Fetty Wap song. Yeah. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting to see when he becomes a real sellout and he just gives in.
It was a surprise that it was Belichick too. You kind of like don't think about like NFL coach. Like obviously there's so many rich people out there that get targeted for this sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't really think about like, or you haven't really seen, I guess, an NFL coach that looks as gross as Belichick does as
pulling a piece like that.
You
don't see Andy Reid walking around with 24-year-olds going on a mustache ride.
I feel like you see more like actors. Like famous actors, like a Jack Nicholson or somebody like that, where you would see that. But this is the first you've kind of, at least that I've noticed, there being a football coach in the getting caught up in this.
Getting caught up after he retired. You think he was going to take a step back from the spotlight and everything and just walk off into the sunset.
Yeah.
Little did he know.
And these bitches be crazy.